Hello everybody, I'm the founder of Trading Paradise and today I prepared for you another video. Before to start, I would kindly ask if you can like, subscribe to the channel and share to your friends, to everybody you know on the social media, the video that I'm sharing with you today, but also the past video and the future video. This will help me a lot to grow the channel. What we're gonna cover today. Today I prepared a video first and then I will prepare another one that will come out later today. But at the moment I want to focus on Bitcoin on higher time frame. In this case we are in the 1 month time frame. Why I decided to bring this and start with this? Because looking at the chart, on the monthly chart on Bitstamp, so since basically end of 2011 till now, I realized that using our trading indicator Easy Trade Pro that you can find in Tradingview, just search Easy Trade Pro and you're gonna find it in our page. It's clearly visible that we need to pay attention on what's going on at the moment, and a possible huge drop could be very close to us. For the people who doesn't know what is this indicator is an indicator that gives you potential buy and sell opportunities. Buy by the blue candles and sell by the orange candles. It's always better to wait at least one candle on higher time frame. In case of bullish, one candle that closed above the lowest level of the candle of the opening price, and for bearish at least can close below. For bullish, that has also positive volume, so it's a green candle, and for bearish close below but has also a negative volume, which is much better. In this case we focus just if the candles close below the opening price of the orange candle, and we can clearly see that the first touch point we had a close below, the next candle closed below the open price, but then the price went up, so this is a fake out. But then in 2014 we had the bearish reversal candle, the next candles closed below, has also negative volume, so much better setup, and the price dropped 80%. After then had the blue candle, positive volume, we went up. This is not a valid touch point because we see that we have an orange candle, the next candle closes above the opening level, so this is not valid. Then we go forward and we have the 10th of January, we have the next candle that is closing below the opening price, so it's a valid touch point, and since the opening price, the price dropped 76%. Then we had our blue candle, then another orange candle, and the orange candle, the next candle is closing below the opening price, and we had a drop of 61%. So another valid touch point. So at the moment we had one fake out, one valid, second valid, 3 valid. So out of 4 touch points we had 3 times a large drop. And now where we are, we had our blue candle close above the blue line, positive volume, we had a pump, and now look what's gonna happen. What is going to happen? What is happening right now? We have our orange candle, our bearish orange reversal candle. Then the price is currently closing below the opening price, and so below our line. So at the moment this is a valid setup, but the candle is not closed yet. We need 16 days and 16 hours from now to have the fact that to see if actually this is a valid setup. To be a valid setup, we need to have this candle that closed below 71 500k almost. If that happens, it's a valid setup. So this is a setup like we had in September 2019, that we had in January 2018, and that we had on February 2014, and these three led a huge drop. And then we had also set up like this in June 2013, but it was a fake out. So this is basically the monthly chart, and I wanted to bring to you an actual fact. We had enough touch points on higher time frame to say this actually could be possible to have a drop, but this is not confirmed yet. As I said, we need to wait 16 days and 16 hours. Then I would like also to bring at your attention another thing, that the stochastic RSI is crossing down, actually crossed down already, and is approaching our 80 level. 80 level is, for the people who doesn't know about the stochastic RSI, is a momentum indicator that is composed by two lines. One line is more fast than the other, just to be a little bit more simple in explanation. The fast line is the blue line, and the slow line is the orange line. When we have a cross, when the blue is crossing below the orange, and it's happening above the 80 level, it's very strong, especially if you are in high time frames. So this happened, but then to have a large correction, we need that both lines stays below the 80 level. If at the end of the month, let's say for example, we close below 71 and $500 dollars, and both lines are below this 80 level, in this case I would say that we have another relevant touch point to back up more our possible scenario bearish, where we have a very strong downtrend for the next months. Another thing that you have to keep attention to is that this I pointed out in the previous video, is that we had in the 2-month chart, so higher time frame than the monthly, so 2 months, each candle is 2 months of price action, we had a very bearish candle. This is a gravestone doji, where we had a huge sell pressure. In fact, we have this long wick here, and we had a thin body. So the price opened here and closed here. So basically we had ton of sell pressure, and if those candles are found at the top of a rally, like in this case, they could have the power to reverse the trend. So let's count our data, because in this channel we want just to talk about facts that we see in the chart, not my opinion, not your opinion, what's actually happening in front of us. And what we see is that in the monthly chart, let's start from here, that we are already here. From the 2-month chart, we have a Greystone Doji, which is a very bearish candle. Then in the monthly chart, we had a stochastic RSI cross down, and we are approaching the 80 level, and we would like to see a close below 80 level at the end of the month, so after 16 days, to have a confirmation. And EasyTrade Pro printed a orange bearish reversal candle, and we know by a fact that out of 4 touch points, 3 times we had a large drop between 60 to 80%. So this is the outlook of Bitcoin on higher time frame. Now I want to also to bring to your attention a thing that everybody is only thinking about: super cycle. So super cycle, bear market, another super cycle, bear market, another cycle. This was short-lived to 13K, but then drop, COVID, super cycle. bear market and another super cycle. But what if actually we won't have a super cycle? Because I want to point to your attention, the Dow Jones index. And of course, this index started in a long time ago. We had the chart since August. No, it's starting in the 19. No, we are here in March 1933. So very far away in the time. So many years in the past. But what if you know, the Dow Jones had strong, of course, uptrend too, but had some phases after strong move up, like in this case, where we had a consolidation for a long time. So this is a consolidation of 6,026 days. So I'm not counting now the years, but for sure we are more or less 20 years, I think, of consolidation and ranging between let's say $600 and just roughly, just to have an idea, and 1,000. So what if this is the, let's say on Bitcoin, this is the top, double top 2021, this is the drop of 15k, then we had this local top at 48, then again all-time high 73, and now we are slowly going down to revisit these lows, taking out this low, and then again push to 70k and then reject it again. So what if there won't be any super cycle and we're gonna just range for many years? I mean, not like 20 years like the Dow Jones, but let's imagine that we were ranging for 5-6 years, 5 years more, let's say. So this is also a possible scenario that I want to talk about, that nobody is talking about. And why bring it to you this scenario? Because at the moment on higher time frame we saw on Bitcoin is not really bullish. So what if we're gonna drop a heavy drop like we had before, and then, you know, switching completely the sentiment in the market? This is Bitcoin on higher time frame. I wanted just to give you a better perspective of also a scenario that nobody is talking about. And you know, in trading everything is possible, and we need to look at the data, look at the history, the past, and see see any confluence, if there is any confluence between the data that we are observing. So basically, guys, this is a video that I want to share with you about Bitcoin on a higher time frame, to have a large perspective of what's going to happen, not now, not tomorrow, but on wider perspective. Thank you guys for attention. I hope you enjoy the content. Later today I'm gonna bring another video on lower time frames on altcoins. Please stay tuned, because we're gonna cover a lot of things, and please share the video, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.